It's happening. I'm like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm like, whoa. Look at this. Look at this. Should the government inherit your money? I'm like, take my money. I don't even have anything. I'm going to be blacklisted for everything. I'm like, oh. Het gaat niet eigenlijk I was like, gonna cause a nuclear annihilation. Do it. I'm like, did I do that? Sorry. Sorry about that one. Remember, Shriners, Elon Musk, Starlink, Donald Trump, Israel, Yemen, China, credit system, and a lot more. Yeah. Any gang member out there? Bloods, Crips, anybody? I guess not. Shoot. You guys have a good one. Yep. It's like no Bloods or Crips. Anybody stole my stuff? That lady steal my stuff. Like, if she stole my stuff, honestly, who cares? It's like some homeless person they sent out. Where's Cartel? Is Cartel anywhere? Cartel's not here, huh? I'm like, dang, that sucks. I'm like, Cartel. I love the way I format my videos, you know? I include everybody. How you doing, China? It caused a little bit of disruptions. Imagine that. Just, well, remember, Mossad was...
There you go. Alright.
Oh, I gotta go this way? Oh. Okay. What does this mean? What does that mean right there? Blue and black? Oh, black and blue. Okay. I understand now. But Mossad was basically here yesterday, so you know what's up. You know what's up. Like Kifa is freaking like dirty. There's nothing that I could do. I mean, I haven't been like necessarily wasting my money, you know. I'll buy what I need to eat here and there, but yeah, I basically like don't really have enough money right now because yeah, I've been having to like buy food that I can't store. I mean, I guess I could have been more strategic and obviously just looked up foods that don't spoil, but it's like, do I have a lot of time? Do I have a lot of time? Do I even have any opportunities at this point? Let's just be real. I've been putting out the craziest videos, okay? Putting together how AI tries to trick you. The Epstein List and like, you know, the parents that sell their kids. And like, especially the parents that sell their children. Or have fun selling your children. Have fun selling your children. I literally had to clear my throat 3 times because I wanted her to look at me before I leave. Ah! She pulled the alarm. She's like, ah man, I'm tired of this kid. Now we're literally really about to face nuclear annihilation. I'm like, because of me? I'm like, I'm just autistic. Shriners. Remember, they're doing experiments. They're doing experiments on the most vulnerable people. But here's the thing. I don't even know fully what kind of experiments they do beyond reconfiguring the human consciousness. That is indefinite. I'm telling you, if I had a place to live, or especially if I actually had a whistleblower protection, which I'm not going to have. It's like Shriners is so huge in America. And I already called out Donald Trump. I already called out Diddy. I already called out El Chapo, which both of those criminals could do a lot of things even for prison. Okay? I already called out institutions like UCLA. Okay? Alright? There, have your Diddy parties, there, sell your children, there. They know I don't have a mental illness. I'm not going to be forced to take any drugs. Not like you know, not the kind of drugs you take, weirdos. You take those weird drugs, and then you try to blame it on the men. Yeah, exactly. I know what consent is. Yeah. If I'm smart enough to call out AI, I'm smart enough to call you out too. And nobody's safe from me. Or Israel. Well, yes. I mispronounced. Sure. Fine. Who cares? I can't even be accepted in the Jewish court, so I don't care. Ah, shoot. This isn't the crosswalk. What? I'm allowed to jaywalk if I want. I literally just caused the whole dilemma in Yemen. Now you can't enjoy your place. You have to watch your back all the time because this autistic little boy put out the Epstein list. Now what are you going to do? You have to look up in the sky every time. But you're not looking up to God. You're looking up to see if they're really going to drop that nuke. And I would hope so, because I would want all these places wiped out. I want it all wiped out. All of it. Okay, let's just be honest. You know, and this is the part where, like, you know, it doesn't really get funny, but I could still make it comedical. Or, that's not even a word. Comical. You're the best. This guy's a liar. I'm like, get out of here, dude. Nobody likes me. You know, when I mess up their stuff, nobody likes me. I'm like, Get out of here, man. Look. Look, they're really leaving. Look. Look. They literally had to, look. They couldn't even save their belongings because they knew. Okay? Remember, the Jewish students are at the hierarchy and they're going to let everybody know if they're going to drop a nuke. They're going to be like, yo, you can't even pack everything. You got to get rid of some stuff. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, awesome. Even the dog barked at me for no reason. I'm like, whoa, it's crazy. Beverly Hills Fire PD. Paramedics. I'm like, whoa. Beverly Hills is like, dude, we work with Hollywood. You're over here calling out Kanye West, Diddy, and all these other celebrities. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. I want to put out this Epstein list again. I want to do it all over again. So that way I make sure when I don't get to go to college and I don't get to be in a fraternity, or I don't get to, well, actually, I don't really like have to be in a fraternity. I just want to kind of just do the bare minimum, go to college. I mean, being in a fraternity, it's like, it's not that it doesn't matter. It's like, do I need it? Not really, no. They studied on me for having autism here. Do you understand? I could say something like, you know what that feels like? But like, as soon as I say, do you know what experimentation feels like? They won't say nothing. They won't say nothing. Also get it, like I have autism. I've been studied on. It felt like an experiment. If anybody would know and expose experimentation, especially with something like Shriners, don't you think it would be an autistic person? Are you stupid? You're stupid. Let's just be honest. That person went so fast to LAX. He's like, dude, I can't take this anymore. I want to get my flight now. I'm like, you're just going to leave your car behind? You're just going to leave your nice car behind? Really? I guess so. I guess they have that money. That money laundering, that Epstein money, that Israel money. It goes everywhere. Oh, also, we can't keep blaming Israel for everything. Yemen, or even then, Saudi Arabia, let's just point fingers at them. They're on the Epstein list, dude. Okay? And also, come on. I mean, come on. Let's see. What is this? Fence dropped a bombshell? Whatever. Anyway. I mean, look, I literally have to document, like, what comes out of my nose. What comes out of my mouth. You really don't think I have cancer? Actually, I really hope I don't have cancer. I would hope I'd be wrong about that one. Like, unironically. Anyway, so this is the Epstein list. Look, there's the first page. Hold on a second. Look at this first page. Look how diverse it is. Look at Australia Taxation Office. Okay? Look, we demand. Those are streamers. Those are the live streamer group. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? Places of interest, I want to add more, but like, it's been really busy, you know? Look at Chris Brown is on there. Look at Rihanna and Drake. Come on now. Look at these first few people. These two guys in between Sean Diddy Combs. Those are parliaments for East Asia, Middle East. Yeah. Also, look, I kept it simple. I made sure to put Jeffrey Epstein himself on there. Virginia Garfey, hello. Lee, that got hit by a bus. The police said that her, you know, what do you call it? Her injuries were not severe, or like they weren't serious. The police state, hello, stupid. Christine Maxwell. And, yeah, just this is the first page of the Epstein list. Look, Ted Cruz is on there. Didn't somebody literally call Ted Cruz like the P word? You know, Like a Frito. Yeah, they did call Ted Cruz that, didn't they? Somebody out there. Somebody find that clip. Look, Quentin Tarantino. Let's just be honest. Hold on a second. If I showed you every bit of what I've been through in my life, I've been shot at 2 times with my dog in my backpack just for touching this guy's car. Can you believe that? I was literally trying to ask for help because my skateboard was getting stolen. Can you believe that? Have you ever been through something like that? No, you fucking haven't. I literally didn't even want to curse. No, you haven't. With my dog in my backpack, I literally had to check, is my dog okay? Is his head taken like a Chinese communist at a workplace, and you know they have that social credit system, so any whistleblower could get taken out? Idiot. Why do you think there's so many workplace accidents in, you know, communist China? Are you stupid? They're not accidents. They literally have a social credit system. And when AI and the social credit system comes to America, you're fucked. You're fucked, nigga. Let's be honest, you're fucked. That's it. You're screwed. Something else to say. Fudge. That's the Epstein list. Do you know how many women are on the Epstein list, stupid? Do you know how many men work for Epstein, basically? Do you know what kind of industries, even like artists, and even like visual artists, creators, voice actors have been to that island? Shut up. Shut up. You don't know anything. Shut up. I have autism. You're embarrassed. Shut up. Okay, so, anyway. Shoot. China, get out of here. Get it, the box. Man, the box. And get it, when the social credit system is like scanning you, there's a box. Anyway. Look at this, Stephen Mnuchin. This guy is like Secretary of Defense. I just didn't manage to put it. Look at El Chapo Guzman. You really don't think El Chapo Guzman would be on there? That just makes... Hold on a second. Let me explain something to you. You think because I'm Mexican, I'm going to work with these cartels? I know all these other legal immigrants to illegal immigrants work with cartels. You think I'm going to work with cartels just because I'm Mexican? You know how many people have called me whitewashed? You know what kind of fields I want to get into? Just so that way I can feel better about myself? Beyond losing weight. Beyond making myself taller. Beyond making myself, you know, muscular, thinner. I want to literally be white. Also, Israel, shut the hell up. And Germany, I don't even want to hear what you have to say. Just shut up. You guys know you traffic children anyway. Shut up. Oh, especially you, Denmark. I had to call out somebody who I know for a fact definitely traffics children, tortures anybody, or does some very weird stuff. You shut up there, Denmark. I don't want to hear what you have to say, that's for sure. And you, Philippines, I definitely don't want to hear what you have to say. Whether you're in East Asia or the Pacific Islands, shut up. You sell children. Shut up. You literally allow people to get into a certain line of work at the age of like 16 or even younger than 12. And if I'm mistaken on that, best believe I have to be at least somewhat accurate. India, you definitely shut the hell up. India, I don't want to hear a single word you have to say. Especially with Mona Shah Corporation, or especially with all you foreigners And I don't care if it's down to, you know, the Uber driver to the taxi driver, or especially, you know, the 7-Eleven worker to liquor store worker. You're all, ah, man. And that's a fact. 16 and over. 16 and over, and you could sell your child in India. And China, Leko Yashama. In China, they just hide it. And also, they have the technology and the social credit system to do it. Stupid. Anyway. But yeah, India, you look it up. 16 and over, okay? And you could get into that line of work, you know, with those women that mess around with Diddy or these other guys that are just weird. Oh, but for the good guy. Maybe even the noble guy, if not the good guy. Oh yeah. Definitely do something like call the cops on him. An autistic person, you're scared and threatened by an autistic person, just shut up, you work for Epstein. About I'll say like 92%. About 92% to 85% of America knows about this trafficking, whether it deals with Epstein or not. And definitely, you know, transvestites. Remember, transvestites, then adults, men and women alike, then young adults to preteens, then children. That's the human trafficking triangle, pyramid, whatever. Wait. I'm not stupid. I know an Israeli when I see one. Check it out. Oh shoot, with the beetle. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I love it. Come on, beetle. Let's go. Here. Awesome. Awesome. I'm like, I love it, dude. He landed on my finger. Can you believe that? That's so cool. I love it. China's looking over there a little spooked. They're like, whoa. Even nature comes up to him, and I'm like, yeah. Dude, this is awesome. I'm like, wow. What's up, Beetle? Dude, you're not gonna bite me, are you? Ah, shoot, this is so... Dude, I couldn't even catch it on camera. Like, barely I could catch it on camera. He actually landed on my finger. I'm like, that's crazy. I wonder what this means. Shoot, that's so cool. Should we look it up? Look up what it means? I'm like, come on, Beetle. Get out of here, China. Dude, that's freaking crazy. He actually landed on my finger. Alright, let's see what this means. Because remember, Yemen and Israel are getting into a fight right now. And it's after I call out the medical industry and big tech. So, what does it mean when a beetle... Ah, he's leaving! No! Shoot, he's gone. Oh wait, he came back. Yo, wait. Ah. Oh my gosh. Ah, whatever, dude. Anyway. What does it mean when a beetle lands on you? Likely seeking moisture or salt on the surface land. Seeing you as a tree or a rock, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Wait. What is this? However, the event, it holds superstitious or symbolic meanings, deepening the cultural context, such as a sign of good luck, especially if it's a ladybug. Or a negative omen. A negative omen of my life being taken. I'm like, ah! I'm literally like, ah! Bad omens. Or severe storm. Get out of here, China. Damn, dude, that's crazy. So yeah, I guess America is going to be basically annihilated. I'm like, whoa. And an autistic person did it. Oh my gosh, if only I had like, do I have like a good amount of like money right here? Let's see if I have a good amount of money. They're literally trying to put their children like on the video, so that way they could be like, hey, we want our child taken off the video. And I'm like, you can't see their faces, so you done screwed up, stupid. She definitely sells her child. I want to be 100% clear on that one. Because she's driving a Tesla, very symbolic. And anyway. Oh, like, dang, dude, with only how many dollars? 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, really though? Wait, really though? 10, 11, 12. Oh, wait. Hold on. That was like totally wrong, but I'm literally, my mind is kind of racing right now. I'm like, oh my goodness. I didn't get to go to college or anything, and this is the only money I have. When you have autism, you're being sold. When you have autism, you're being sold to the cartel, these black gangs from Bloods to Crips, and especially foreigners. That's it. You're being trafficked. You're gonna be sold. That's it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $15 is all I have. Like, whoa, that's crazy. Anyway, that's it. I can't believe that beetle really came up. I'm like, that's crazy. Shoot. What is this? Get a chi? Oh, shoot. Well, that's it. I guess, like, we're gonna face nuclear annihilation. I'm like, who's ready for it? This girl laughed at me? I'm not even gonna show herself. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting my video taken down just because, you know, somebody wants me to, like, film a child or something. I'm like, that's they do. Also, get it? They? She happened to be like non-black to African American. Anywhere in between. All right, dude, that was so cool. A freaking beetle literally landing on me. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh my goodness. You're really gonna let me go do it? I thought this guy was gonna like honk at me as I'm like passing by the front of his car. Oh, wait. The Epstein List. My bad. Yo, wait, hold on. It's right here. Chill. This isn't even the full Epstein List. I didn't even get to finish it. And look, Israel is attacking Yemen. So if an autistic person caused all this mess, does it really matter? No, but like, really, doesn't matter. So you're gonna blame an autistic person for your problems? That's what you want to do with your life? That's really what you want to do with your life, man? I'm like, good on you, I guess. Get it? That guy was Israeli. I know an Israeli when I see one. I'm not stupid. I know girl society when I see one. I'm not stupid. Oh, shoot. I'm like, oh, good. Dang, I wanted to get into like cosmetics, but I want advanced cosmetics to where like you could completely change your skin color or your genetics, but not so that way there's a superior race or anything, or like one person is like, you know, at a hierarchy and they're of higher status than the other, you know, or nobody's superior than anybody else. It's just like to be who you want to be. I'm Mexican. I'm autistic. I get to be whatever the hell I want to be. Nah, let's just be honest. I'm not gonna get anything. The reality is I called out everybody. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Shriners, the institutions, the colleges, the hospitals, the charities. Well, actually, I haven't really called out too many charities, but you know, the countries, the world leaders. As soon as I was about to mention their name, calling out the Illuminati. It's not real. What government secret are you talking about? That's what my drunk uncle talks about, you know? Saying that I might have known some government secret. Meanwhile, it hangs up on me while, you know, I'm stuck in a psychiatric ward, just like he always wanted. Or just wants me beat up by a group of people. Oh, and then the rest of my family, especially my cousins, definitely want to be antisocial with me, or asocial with me, whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, my aunties definitely want to ostracize me for being a man or a boy. Yeah, they really want a girl, get it? Also, get it? I mess with, you know, transvestite traffickers first, then everybody else. They want a girl, get it? And then anybody that's the youngest in my family, they get trafficked. I only have one person that's the youngest in my family. They get trafficked. I don't care what anybody says. They get trafficked. Even if they don't get trafficked, best believe they don't get trafficked based on their status and the fact that, you know, they have to commit a few crimes. Money laundering, trafficking. Selling. Corruption. Anyway. So yeah, I don't get to go to UCLA. I don't get to go to I don't get to have a future. That's basically it. I don't get to have a future. That's it. I'm like, it's all good. I'm like, who cares? 18 bus, I'm supposed to catch that bus. They came up so quick, they're like, hey, Blue Bus, speed up because he's calling out the Illuminati. And I'm like, thanks, Blue Bus. I know there would be at least one bus driver, one operator that would be in the Illuminati. Maybe just one. Also get maybe. Oh, I just dropped something, I think. No, I guess it didn't. I shouldn't lay down. It's just, you know. Anyway. That's it. They're like, what about the rest of the Epstein list? What about the rest of the Epstein list? I'm just like, you don't deserve the Epstein list. You don't deserve it because you work with those cartel. And they get to walk around everywhere. You don't deserve it because you work with those East Asian, you know, Middle Easterner militias and those spies. From India to Iran. You don't deserve it because you keep watching children being abused. Watching these women sell their children. Watching them surrogate and literally birth children so that way they can make brand new prostitutes and brand new AI companion sex bots. That's it. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve the Epstein list. Oh, speaking of bots. Sorry, NPCs. Sorry, China. Sorry, Korea. Sorry, Japan. Anywhere in between. Philippines, Indonesia, don't say nothing to me, okay? Whether you're religious or you really do some human trafficking, sit down, shut up. Also, Europe, from Germany all the way to Denmark and Ireland to Scotland to Australia and the United Kingdom, anywhere in between, just shut up. You work with Epstein. Dude, after I said that, I'm like, you don't deserve the Epstein list. They're like, we're going to put you on that social credit system and you're not going to have a future. I'm like, thanks, dude. I can't wait for it in America. Also, have a nice flight. They literally have half of their stuff ready. They're like, now we have to catch the flight. I'm like, awesome. Have a nice one. I'm like, you literally bought, you know, San Bernardino. No, not the San Bernardino area. You bought the Pacific Palisades area, so I mean, when everything else is wiped out, China will be able to buy everything, basically. I'm like, oh, nice one. You know? They'll be able to make their money there, make communities just like San Gabriel Valley, and that's it. That simple. To really get, you know, betrayed or have some traitors in your town. Get it? Not a town, a whole country. God bless everybody. Also, Trump, I know what you did with the English dictionary. I know what you did with the English language. I know what you did with the education department. Alphabetical and many other words that I could make. Boy, you're stupid. Also, get it? I literally stuck up for this man. Just like Kanye West. Sometimes I've even stuck up for, you know, the people that don't really necessarily deserve it. Like Israel, Germany. Anywhere in between. Diddy or the black community? Yeah. 25 to 30%. Shut the hell up. From the waist down. You will recognize. Shut up. If you would know about the story of the first black woman I ever met, you would not say another word. Shut up. Palestine, I don't want you to say another word. Shut up. Your place is full of children and they're going to all come after your children so they could be trafficked. The last one of them. Shut up. And I know that's why they want to destroy you, because you would either say the truth or you would work with them to sell your children all off. Shut up. I've been diagnosed here with autism. I called out Shriners that are human experimenting. I called out China with that social credit system. Shut up. God bless everybody.